So good afternoon guys, and welcome to the fourth part of our advanced web browser. So today, as you see, I have again changed a bit my outline. I didn't have enough time during the part 3 video because it was a 35 minutes video. I couldn't take it any longer. So I have to do again part 1, but to continue what I haven't done yet. So I have split part 1 into two pieces, A and B. So today we're gonna do B because, as I said, 35 minutes weren't enough during part 3 of our video. So let me start. First of all, I want to thank with Cobra. So a guy with the username with Cobra, he posted a very nice comment on my third part video, and I thank him a lot about this comment because this is one of the comments that gives me strength to continue. So, and I know that you enjoy the video, so this is a comment that makes me feel very good. And he also has a channel, a YouTube channel. So you see he has already 1,000 and something subscribers, so go check it. I will subscribe. I did it right now. So yeah, alright, so now let me start with part 4 of our web browser. So what have we done during the last video? Oops, I have an error. Yeah, let me delete it. You don't have this error. I have this because I have worked with the code a bit. So let me run this and see what we got. So last time we had this thing that you can choose between go to home page or open a blank page, but actually you cannot have this choice right now because we do not have the code. So in case that you want truly to choose between go to home page and open a blank page, we need more code, something that I didn't do during the last video, but I will do right now. So we go to FRM properties and we go to the FRM properties load, okay, because right here we will write an if statement. So if my dot settings dot homepage homepage or blank page equals to 0, then cmb startup dot selected index equals to 0. Else if my dot settings dot home or blank page equals to 1, then we do something else, which is cm startup dot selected index equals to 1. Okay, so what does this mean? This means that if we go to our vertex properties, you can see that home page or blank page has already a value, right? In our case, has a value 0. So according to the value that we have right here, we do the following. So if it's 0, then we select the index at startup into 0. In the case that our value here is 1, then we select index 1. So let me see what I mean. So if we run this now, we already have an option selected, which is open a blank page. Why this? Because this is wait, do I have this 1 or 0? Weird, whatever. So if it is 0, then select index 0. If it is 1, then select index 1. Alright, so let me actually continue because we need something more. So my dot settings dot home page or blank page equals to sm startup dot selected index dot string my dot settings dot save and my dot settings dot reload. And if we start this now, we should have the right option, which is okay, which is open a blank page, because right now we do not go to our home page, right? Because our home page is YouTube, but now we have nothing. So what we do, I change this to go to home page, and actually we should need the save button, but yeah, let me try if this works. This doesn't work, of course, because we needed a save. We need to save the option right here at the save button. So let me do this again. Options, so we click go to home page. So next time we must go to the home page. Do we go to the home page? Come on, baby. Yeah, we did it. We go to the home page. So if we change this to blank page, open a blank page, we save this, we close our browser, we run this again, we must see a blank page, and yeah, we see a blank page. No home page for us, which is great in our case. Very good. So what else? What else can we do? Actually, let me create a history, okay? Because today we will work with our autocompletion. So when you type something like www.google, so when you type G, you must get results like Google or like 9gags or whatever you have searched on your web browser, right? So we need this thing, we need this very good feature, because what do you need a web browser if when you type YouTube you don't get this kind of results, right? We need them. So we need this autocompletion. How we do this? Well, it's very easy, baby. So let me go through this. We need a history, so we have to work with a bit, we have to work a bit with our history. Actually, I would say a lot. Anyway, so we go to the vortex, we right click this, and we add a new form, a new Windows form. I will name this history. History. Very well. And I will go back to my form 1, because when I will click to history, when I will click this, we need to show our history form. So history dot show. Very well. Here we have to change a bit the the form border style to fixed tool window. This is, I think, the best option. You can you can choose whatever you want, but I think this is the most beautiful one. Then we have to add a list box and 2 buttons. Very good. Let me make the list box a bit bigger, somewhere thing like here. Okay, and I will change the name of the list box to LST history, and then my buttons to BT and delete all, and BT and exit. And I will change the names. So exit, and this one will be named to clear all history. We will have later, so during the other videos we will have later how can you clear just one part of our history. It's a very simple code, but I think that I have a video about that. So yeah, we have a history video. So let me do something today, and then when the time comes we can do something more. So yeah, very well. Now, well, what do we want actually? We want that every single time we navigate somewhere, so we have to find the web browser navigated right here. So every time we navigate somewhere, we want to put our link, our navigation link, we want to put this inside the history list box, right? So how can we do this? So we type history dot lst history dot items, I think, yeah, items dot add, and then I can say txt url dot text. So yeah, so every time we go somewhere, we take the new URL and we pass this inside our list box. So let's see if this works. Let me make this a bit smaller. Okay, so I open my history window, and now I go to www.google.com. I press enter. We should have the, yeah, oh man, this works perfectly. So if we go to Japan Times, yeah, we got this. So if we go inside the website, do we have this? Come on, load. Oh god. Oh, all right. So this is very good. We have an error. This is what we want. So how can we deal with this? Very easy. We need a try catch, because as I think that you cannot take an icon every time for every website. Alright, so you cannot do that, so it's fine for me. But if we open again history, nothing is here. Why? Because we haven't saved that. Alright, you have to save that somewhere. How can we do this? How can we save our history? Where can we save our history? So I would say, to save our history inside a text file. Wouldn't that be great? So I will go to my computer and I will select my hard drive, and I will create here a folder called Vortex, and inside here we will create a text file, but we will not create this manually, we will create this with code. Okay, so we will have this folder automatically when we will work with our setup. Okay, but for the moment we have to create this just to show you how can we do this. Very good, so we close this now. Okay, let me just copy the path. So this is my path. Alright, so now we want that every time we close our browser, so you click this thing here, and then you will have a drop down menu that you cannot see this right now because of the recorder, something happens, but you can see this on your computer. So you click on the FRM Vortex event, and then from the next drop down menu you have to select form closing. Okay, and then you will have this code at the end, or maybe somewhere here. Wait a moment, where is my code? Form closing. Alright, oh yeah, it's at the top. So here it is. Alright, so here we have to type a code. Okay, so we have already imported system.io. If you haven't, then import this, and then type file dot append all text, and then you open the parentheses, and here you will say frm f vortex, so anyway with the path whatever, and then slash, and then history dot txt, and then what else can we do here? Actually we have to pass them inside here, so we need a for each statement. So for each link as string baby in history dot lsd history dot items, and then we take this code, we paste this here, and after the path comma link comma actually link this symbol, and then VB new line. So this means that you take every single line, you pass this inside the txt file, which is history.txt, and every time you pass the line, then you add the new line, and then again the link, and then a new line, and so on. So if we close this, we run this, nothing, we have nothing inside our folder right now. But if I open my history, so let me open my history, and I go to www.google.com. Okay, very well, and then I go to YouTube, I search on Google YouTube, I go on YouTube. As you see, we got on YouTube, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 YouTube links. So this is a bug, this is a mistake. We will fix this when the time comes. So here today we just work with it. We just need this for the auto-completion, okay? So it's not actually that we do the history thing. We need this to auto-complete our search. So this is very important for the moment. So we will fix this error later. So anyway, so we have our links, okay? And what do we want is that when we close our browser, we want everything to be saved. Okay, so I click this, I refresh, but nothing is here. Why? Can you guess why? Because when we close our history thing, everything was deleted. So let me do this again, www.google.com, and then we close the browser from here. We have the history file. We will fix, of course, this error, so you don't have to open history, the form history, okay, but later, not for the moment. So let's open the history file, and yes, it has inside our history. So if we want to add something more, then very easy, we can update our history file, okay. So I open again history. So you need this open for the moment, just for the moment. We'll fix that in a minute. And okay, let's go somewhere else. youtube.com. Okay, and then facebook.com. You know, just add some history links. Okay, and now I close the browser, I open the text file again, we have the new links and the first one, which is Google. Alright, so the history thing works very well. Now we need something more to work with. So, you know, just stay with me guys, we will continue. Alright, so let me think, what can we do now? What else do we need? We need, yeah, I think that now we need, when we load, because when you start the browser, your history is empty, you have nothing inside. Alright, so nothing goes from here inside your list box. So how can we do this? We need to add some code inside the form 1 or the FRM vortex load, okay? So you come right here, because here you will add some code, guys. So inside the form 1, you double click the vortex, and then you go to this code. And here we will add our code, which is try, and then history.show, okay, and then we need a for each again. So for each link as string in file dot read-lines, and then the path, which is this one. So let me just copy paste this, which is this path. Yeah, that's all. And you close the parentheses, and then you type history dot lst history dot items dot add, and then link dot to string, and then you say history dot visible equals to false. So actually you never close history from now on, and we need that to do that. So anyway, so if you run now the vortex, the web browser, you have your history ready, you see. Okay, now it's yeah, now you don't have something. So why, you might think, we have this. So when we open this for the first time, we have the browser, we have our history, but when we open this again, we don't have this. Well, we need some more code, guys. Everything is code. Alright, so we have to go to our history thing, okay, because here we need some code. We need to say that when the form closes, so we double click on in our history, we delete the load event. So you click history events, so you go to the left drop down list, and then you go to the right drop down list and you select form closing. Here you type dot cancel. Oops, okay, I selected the wrong one. I selected history disposed, so don't make the same mistake. History events, form closing. Where are you? Here you are. And then you type dot cancel equals to true, and me dot visible equals to false. Okay, so yeah, and we go to the form 1. Do I have the code here? Yeah, so I don't have the code here. So you go to the form 1, and from the menu you double click history, you delete this code, okay, and you add history dot visible dot equals to true. What else do we need? Let me see this for a moment. Actually, I don't think that we need something else. So if we open this now, if we run the browser, We open history, we have everything, we close this, we open this again. Yes, it works. So no matter how many times you close this, no matter if you close this 100 times, you still have your history right here, guys. Very, very well. Let me change the vortex. Starts with go to home page. Oops. Options, go to home page and save this. Okay, let me see if this works. Of course it works. So very well. Now we need to work with our autocomplete thing, right? So every time you type something, so you type Y, you have to get YouTube for as a result, or something else, right? That starts with Y. So we go to our form one. You click on the URL history. You click on the txt URL. Okay, you click once, and then you go to your properties. So here you have to make the autocomplete mode suggest. So by default autocomplete mode is none, so you have to make this suggest, and autocomplete search to list items. Autocomplete search to custom search. Okay, and then you go inside your code, or actually you double click the txt URL. You double click this. No, you don't double click that. You go inside the code. You go on the left drop down list and you select the txt URL, but be very, very, very careful, guys. txt URL. And then you need, as an event, you need the text changed. Okay, and this is our code for this one now. txt URL dot autocomplete custom search dot clear, and then for I as integer equals to 0 to history dot lst history dot items dot count -1, and then txt URL dot autocomplete custom search dot add, and then history dot lst history dot items, and then I. So if we run this now, guys, hopefully we can do our autocomplete thing. So I delete everything, I type Y, and yeah, we have YouTube as a result. So let me go to something else, like that has the Y thing. So Yahoo, maybe yahoo.com. So go on yahoo.com. What else can have a Y? Y.com. I don't know if there's a website like that with that URL. I think no. Do we have a website with that name? No. Okay, so whatever. So if we delete this now and we type Y, we should get Yahoo and YouTube. And yes, guys, it totally worked. How amazing this is, right? Every time you type something, you get a result. So we tap F, we get Facebook, because this is what we have for the moment. You type G and you get Google, because this is what we have in our history. This is amazing, and this is amazing. Very, very good. What else do we need now? So maybe we can work with our clear all history and exit button, right? So delete everything. lst history.items.clear, and system.io, actually, yeah, io.file.delete, delete.decrypt, and then F, the path name, history.txt. So you see here I have system.io file delete because we haven't imported system.io. So how can we do this? We have done this many times, I think. Okay, so import system.io, and now you don't need this set right there. You just need file.delete. Okay, and the exit. Do we have an exit button? I think mid.visible equals to false. That's all. Yeah, That's all, I think. So copy this and paste this right here. Okay, and you know, guys, I think yeah, yeah, that's all. I think we did this. We did very, very well. So right now, if I type G, we get Google. If I type Y, we get Yahoo and YouTube, because this is what we have searched. And if I go to my history, we get all these things. Alright, so this is a totally mistake. I will fix this later, don't worry about this. This is not our history tutorial, okay? We will fix all our errors later. I just want to say something else. So if we go on a video on YouTube, if we open a video, we will get you know, this script error, right? So if you get this script error, then go to your form 1, click on the web browser, and go to script error suppressed false. Where is that? Error suppressed. I think if we make this true, maybe we don't see that. No, we don't see this error anymore. Let me check this. YouTube, we open the video. Do we have this script again? Yes? No? No. Okay, yeah. So I think this is the answer to get rid of the script. So you click on the web browser. So you go to form 1, you click on the web browser, and then you go to script errors suppress, and you make that true. And this is how you get rid of all these script errors. So anyway, this is the thing, our thing for today. So we finished. We have done everything. We will fix them. We still have some mistakes, so we will fix them later. So yeah, that's all, guys, for today. Thank you very much for watching this video. Subscribe to our channel, of course, like the video, and comment. Alright, it doesn't matter if the comment is good or bad, just comment. So if the comment is bad, then tell me why. Okay, I just want to know the reason, because I need this series of tutorials. I want them to be perfect. Okay, I want everyone to enjoy these videos. So if you have something that you don't like, then tell me. Type something, say something. I don't like the way you say things, or maybe your videos are very, very long and you have to make them shorter or something like that. Anyway, so you can say whatever you want, but please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like these videos, all the videos that I have uploaded till now. And I'm very, very sorry for my keylogger project. I haven't started yet because I have been sick for the past 2 days, and to say the truth, I am a bit sick. But anyway, guys, so thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you later.